Warning, this podcast contains a really creepy Sarah.
She's always creepy.
Yeah, she's like the creepiest. She's creepier than the puppet in Saw.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's up, everyone? And April's gone. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Pretty Little Liars.
I thought I was going to be invisible.
You might have been. That would have been crazy. Pretty Little Liars, season 6, episode 13, The Gloves Are On. I'm your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, April.
Hello.
How goes it?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Yes.
So what do you think of this episode?
A little bit more interesting than the other two, I guess.
It's picking up.
I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. Little by little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's definitely taking a while. It's not like the first half of the season where it's just action all the time.
Yeah, it was thrown at us every week.
But I kind of like the pace that it's at right now.
I like the slow build up, I guess, because you're gonna expect something big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Sarah, though, like I said at the beginning, Sarah is very, very creepy this episode.
I really don't like her. Bad vibes.
Yeah.
She seems to be in all the right places at all the right times. I don't like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
A little A-like.
Very, very A-like.
Mm-hmm.
Very A-like. It's almost as if she's picking up where Charlotte left off.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that's what I'm starting to think, but that's just the obvious answer, so I don't think it's it, but obviously that's where I first go. I mean, she kind of is picking up right in that spot. Yeah, I just know it's not her.
I feel like Sarah is kind of the new Mona. In regards to, she is just like the red herring at this point.
Yeah, that's like the perfect example for her. Like of what she's becoming.
Yeah, you think like because she has history
on the bad side.
Like not Mona season 1, but I mean like after Mona got out of Radley, where it's like, You're always thinking it's Mona, and she's like, no, I gave the game up. It's like.
Right. No, I totally see where you're going with that. Yeah, I agree.
But she makes Emily feel like really guilty for what happened to her, and I'm like, I don't really remember anything too crazy. And then they were mentioning, the burns, and I'm like, what? Did I miss something? Like I was legit confused.
I was thrown off, and then we got that little flashback of what happened, and honestly, I don't think any of them should feel guilty.
I don't either.
Sarah was a bitch.
I don't either. But like Emily, did deck her, which caused her to like fall, and then she tried to pull herself up.
Did she not have that coming though? I mean,
she did.
For real.
Yeah, no. She did, but she also has every right to try to make Emily, not that she does, but I get
it.
Could see her justification is probably the better term for that. Justification for blaming Emily.
Yeah, no, I see. She had it coming.
Yeah.
She had to have known that she was going to have that coming at some point. I mean, for real, you're sleeping with the chick and still working for the other team. Like, yeah, no, you deserved a little bit more than being punched in the face. I'm glad you got burnt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm brat.
Yep.
Go to hell.
Mm-hmm. We saw Hannah see Emily giving herself an injection, right?
Right.
We saw that like earlier, or it was kind of later on in the episode, but definitely caught us by surprise, I'm gonna say.
I didn't see Emily's answer coming.
No.
Not at all. That was the last place my mind was going at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we were talking about everything from, you
I
know,
thought cancer.
you thought cancer because she was at the cancer center. They kind of threw
Yeah.
it off, with that. Then I was thinking it was like drug rehab,
Mm-hmm.
something to like help her get clean because they have those things where you can inject yourself that make whatever drug you're on taste like absolute shit,
Right.
or
Yeah.
have your body just basically reject it and make you feel awful.
Right.
So I figured it might have been something like that. But this, she was
Oh,
doing injections
some extra
for
money.
egg donation. Yeah, some extra money there, which was really funny because a group of my friends, we were all like hanging out just before I watched this episode, and I remember seeing something online. Like I was browsing through Facebook, and I
Hmm.
saw something that you can like donate a testicle for $35,000, and I was like, that does not seem worth $35,000
A
to me.
testicle?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, that does not seem worth 35,000. Like that's
Oh.
I would want way more money to do that.
Yeah, no, I feel like a man would deserve a lot more. Oh my God, 35.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I
So
mean,
then that shifted over to the conversation of egg donation, where like somebody's like, "Oh, you get just as much for donating an egg." I was like, "No fucking way!" And we started like researching it. It ended up being it's like $8,000 per
I
egg.
thought it was like 5 to 10 grand.
Yeah, so it was kind of crazy, and it was really weird because we just had this conversation, and then after that, I went and watched this episode, and I was
And
like, "What?"
yeah, I was not that took me by surprise. I
Yeah,
didn't think they were going to go that angle with that
no,
at
not at
all.
all, not at
No.
all. So that was kind of interesting. Like her mother was kind of taken aback by it, but it was more the fact that she dropped out of school
Right. I
than
mean,
anything.
she kind of was forced to come clean about everything with her mom.
Yeah,
I I kind of feel like her mom overreacted a little bit the way that she like hunted her down, but I mean, your daughter's lying to you, so and has been for a while, so I guess you are justified in freaking out and wanting to know the truth.
right. And then when she like drills Emily about the letter or whatever, and they're talking about and finding out, she dropped out. All of a sudden, there's Sarah being creepy on the bench again.
Right. Yeah. Again, right place, right
It's
time.
like, what the fuck?
Awkward.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
Oh, she confronts her, and
She doesn't really get an answer though.
that's when we got the electrocution thing. But outside of that, no, we didn't.
No.
It's
I mean, we got
really
that
just
flashback. I liked seeing the flashback because now I knew what was, being talked about earlier. But I want to know why she's sticking around,
yeah. I don't know. It's
why
really
she's always there at the right time.
yeah. It's really weird. We saw a lot more mayhem kind of unfold because of the deleted video.
Yes,
It was, it was
you
only
had a
like a
feeling that was
couple.
going to happen.
Yeah, it was only a couple hours, right? They didn't even
Hmm.
delete the whole day.
No,
They
I
deleted a
had a
couple hours.
feeling that it was going to happen. She shouldn't have deleted it. We had this discussion, and she got caught. Well, not got caught, but almost got caught.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank goodness for Lucas,
yeah, right? Lucas, where the fuck has he been?
being rich as hell.
Yeah?
Like he was the loser. I'm like, oh man, maybe I should have been talking to the losers in my high school.
Yeah, right?
I
You never know.
mean, he's done pretty well for himself.
Mm-hmm.
I very much in love with Hannah still. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He definitely is. He would not do the things he's doing for her if he was not.
No. I mean, he,
No.
he went into the precinct and, like, lied point blank to a
Oh
police
yeah.
officer for her. There's no ice machine on the third floor. It's like,
Oopsies.
so.
Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, he's offering for her to stay in his place because he's taking off. I mean, you don't do those things if you don't. No.
Nope. But not only that, Hannah's mom get questioned.
Mm-hmm. Hannah says her mom can't even make eye contact with her or ask her if she thinks that she did it. And I honestly think her mom does think she did it.
100%. So, what does this mean for Hannah's mom now?
I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna get in trouble or if she's gonna pull out some of that, like, oh hey, I'm a MILF and you're a cop. Let me pay you off like I did with Wilden.
Yeah, she's pulled that stunt a little too often.
Yeah, so I don't know where she's gonna go with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's just like, uh, I thought she was gonna get fired. I really did. I thought she was gonna get fired. The police are like, well, we're investigating to see if it was deleted or if it was a malfunction, and it's like, you're dealing with the big boys now. This isn't like
Right.
Rosewood's lackeys anymore.
Right. Now it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's like they've stepped their game up, and she can't turn to Caleb for answers
No.
anymore because Caleb could have like went in there and caused a system malfunction to delete
Right.
everything, and everything would have been fine. But she
She
can't go
should have.
running to Caleb anymore.
Nope. She should have just had Spencer hook her up. I mean, let's be real. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Um,
Spencer
I was
and
screaming this whole episode, just fucking kiss already.
right, and then they did, and then it was a little awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know how I felt about it.
Yeah.
I I get it.
Makes sense.
I don't like it.
No?
No.
You think it's a weird pairing?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it.
Hmm.
They were like making out and I felt like disturbed. like
They're
like I was
very
watching siblings kiss or something. Like
they're very different people. Very different.
yeah.
They're
I
not the
was
same at all. Like
no.
like Hannah seems like a better fit for Caleb because I don't know. I don't know. I don't. They're different people too. Like, well, not really. They're kind of the same. Like, Hannah doesn't have her dad around.
Hmm.
Caleb doesn't have a family around.
Right.
He grew up without a family. We see the first episode. We meet Hannah. She's shoplifting, and Caleb's like a hacker. So that's
Yep.
kind of the same kind of territory. So they meshed well together. But you have like Caleb, who's like a reformed computer hacker now, and you have Spencer, who's just like,
A lobbyist.
yeah,
Almost.
yeah. So it's kind
Yeah,
of
no.
weird.
I'm not about it.
No, I don't know. It was weird, but she did have the chat with Hannah
She did,
beforehand.
and I wanted to give her knuckles for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was very proud of her. I still
Not an easy conversation to have.
no, I'm just still no. I'm not convinced that her and Caleb are going to be in it for the long run.
Mm.
Give them 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks
2
showtime
weeks.
or 2 weeks our time.
2 weeks showtime.
Okay, so that could play out over like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it was a little weird, and then Spencer dealt with that interview,
Yes.
the like curveball interview, like that she was not expecting at all.
And then she goes to confront him and sees that thing about Mona.
Yeah, so she twisted into, well, it doesn't twist it, but that's the way she felt that it was.
Right, that it was going. It was moving towards that kind of an article. I don't blame her on calling him out.
Mm-hmm.
But then she finds out that she's going to be like talking, debating against Mona. What was it?
Yeah, well, apparently Mona was asked to join her mother's team,
Right.
and
Well,
the
Mona
mother,
asked.
yeah, the mother declined. So
Right.
Mona went to go work for the opposing team. So that's going to cause a little conflict.
Tiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what that ended up being. He was following up on an interview with her, so makes
Got it.
sense. We also got Spencer's sister back, Melissa.
Oh, yes. And she was paranoid.
Yeah. When was the last time we saw Melissa?
Oh, God. A while. She went to London, right?
Yeah.
And even when she was in London, didn't Spencer not see her? Or, like, at least we didn't see her? Or we saw her very briefly.
Yeah, Ren answered the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, yeah. No, that was the
I
yeah.
know that she came back at some point, but then she left just as quickly. I do remember her coming back
Mm-hmm.
for something. I don't know what it was, but no, she's been kind of MIA.
Yeah, she's so weird. Like I'm sure the actress is busy and she's got a lot of things to do, but this
Right.
show it does a lot of things with like the older siblings and the parents just like
Mm-hmm.
disappear for the longest spurts and
Right.
then just come back like they were never gone.
Yeah, just
And
okay.
that kind of irks
Just
me.
made
It's just like
breakfast.
Melissa's here and it's just like out of nowhere.
It's just supposed to be normal.
Yeah, it's like on Happy Days. You remember Happy
Happy
Days?
Days. Yes, I remember Happy Days.
Okay, well, they had another son. There was another son other than Richie
I think
in in the
yes.
very first season,
Yes.
and then
And
he
then he's
just
gone.
vanished, and there was no mention of him ever.
They sold him.
They sold him.
They sold him.
It was just
He wasn't
like
making enough revenue for the family.
I have no like that always bothered me. You know, stuff like that, and then it's just like here they come in and out like nothing. It's like pff, I
Yeah.
don't
It's
know.
weird.
Hmm.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. And then probably the most interesting thing this episode for me was Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra.
Ezra. Arya ends up discussing Ezra's research with him.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Arya writing his
That's
book,
that's what it sure seems like.
or like is she just typing out chapters that he had written? Because like at first when there was something handed in, I thought, oh, okay, she took the couple chapters he had written, whatever. But then at the end, they show her sitting and
Mm-hmm.
writing, and she's sure as hell not looking at anything we can see.
Mm-mm.
So is she writing something and passing it off as Ezra's? Is it his work and she's just putting it together? Like, I'm kind of curious about this
I don't know.
because I feel like this is going to backfire on her.
Yeah, 100%. Like the book topic seems to kind of be about Arya to begin with.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't
They
pick
didn't
up on
really
that.
say,
Okay.
but when I think it was Spencer that read it,
Okay.
accused Arya of it sounding like her. Like, oh, how do
Oh,
you dated him? Like, and she said something about, yeah, that was back in high school. And she's like, yeah, but it wasn't high school for him. So, she's looking
okay.
at it like it was kiddie stuff, like it's whatever. And, but she's got to remind that, Ezra's older. So
Right.
it wasn't kiddie stuff for him.
Except for him. No, it was serious.
So that seemed to be in reference to the book, what they were writing and stuff like that. So that's why Arya was like dismissing it off as a topic. But now I'm curious how much of it she actually wrote to begin with and what she turned in and what she had
Right.
Spencer read, because maybe she wrote some of it because she could write it from experience.
It could be.
So,
I don't know how that's going, but I can't wait to see how that does play out.
yeah.
I kind of felt bad when Ezra was confronted by all of the girls the way he was.
Yeah. Like, Arya just got through sitting down with him, right? They sat
Right.
down at the Radley,
Hmm.
and apparently Ezra couldn't order a drink because
Right.
he
Some
had
incident that.
some kind of drinking incident and a chair was broken somehow.
Right. Yeah.
That's all we know. It was
Everybody's entitled to a bad night.
yeah, but Arya didn't even try to talk to him about it. Not even like, well, what's up with that?
Right.
Like just swept it under the rug like it didn't happen. And yeah, but then she like prints out his work and hands it back to him, and he's like, "Why did you print this out? And why am I looking at it?" And she's like, "Well, a different format might inspire you to keep writing."
Right.
And she's like, I'm not trying to do this as business, so this is me talking as me. It's
Right.
really good. Write it." And then she says, you're compassionate, you're sensitive, you're kind. And then no sooner than that, like the girls come over and then
And
he
accuse him.
fucking flips out. And I'm like, whoa, where is this compassion and this sensitive? Well, I could see the sensitivity, But, where's the kindness?
Yeah, no, he was not letting any kindness out. But I mean, how can you really be kind when all these girls supposedly know you and know who you've been? I mean, I get it. He's not sad that Charlotte's dead after everything that she put them through. He's happy. I mean, but to accuse him, even if that's where your mind is going, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, Dom, if I thought that you for any instance murdered somebody, I'm never going to be like, Dom, just admit it. Why don't you just tell the cops? You killed this person. No, I'm just gonna keep my nose out of that shit. I don't want to know.
You wouldn't confront me?
Oh, I might when we're drunk, like 30 years from now.
In a dark alley?
No,
No.
in a very big crowd.
In a very big crowd. Okay. Not like off in the woods hiking or something?
No. Very, very big crowd.
Okay.
And lots of mace.
Mace?
With me.
Wow.
I need to protect myself.
Wow. So so what you're trying to say is it would take 100 people and mace to make you feel safe around me? Is that what you're getting at?
If you killed someone.
If I killed...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Am I really that intimidating?
I mean, if you killed someone, hell yeah, you'd be.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I didn't think that he deserved the interrogation, I guess, from them.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking flipped.
Yeah.
Like, we only saw Ezra get mad, I think, one other time ever, and it's never been even, like, as bad as this.
No. And I mean, I get he's in a dark place. You kind of can't blame him for feeling and reacting the way he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can get where the girls are coming from. He's a perfect person to do it, but you never go with the person who looks like they're the one who did it.
Mm-hmm.
You never go with the obvious answer.
No. Like we said last week, though, maybe they are going to go with the obvious answer and really shake things up for us.
They could. They'll throw me off if they do.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I would never expect it to be... Like, right now, the two people that they're really highlighting is Sarah and Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
If it turns out to be either one of them, I'm going to be very surprised.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So, if that's what they're aiming for, keep it up. Like, keep doing it. Keep giving them the spotlight, and we're going to keep denying it.
My opinion on Allie changed a little bit. I don't know. I think she might have something to do with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust her.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, I just can't. You can't look at the obvious person, so I'm looking at the least obvious person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her.
Yeah. I could see it. But we're kind of getting the same stuff we were getting last incident, with A. So this is the first time we've really had this exact kind of setup. Like, we've had last week, it was somebody, walking to a car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. What was did we have one in the scene before? I don't think we did. We might have. I think it was very brief if it did exist. But this is the first one that I felt like it was A.
Yes.
It had a very A kind of vibe to it.
Right. Like there was definitely more to the A game than we thought.
Yeah.
From beforehand. Either that or somebody's picking up.
Nikki in chat is saying the least obvious would be Arya's mom. I agree.
Yeah. I mean,
Would never expect Arya's mom ever.
Never.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm giving it.
Excellent. But the texts, like they all get the texts.
Right.
Right? Is that what it was?
I think so. Yeah, or did only one of them get him?
I don't know. No.
Somebody got text though.
Yeah, it was just like a devil face.
Yeah.
Like a devil emoji, but not like an emoji. It was like an actual like symbol.
Right.
It was really weird. And then we see A. I'm gonna call it A, even though I know it's not A.
Yeah.
going through, it almost looked like an evidence room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but everything was not in evidence bins and bags and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But they open it up and they find the A hoodie and the gloves and all that. They throw them in the trash can. And I'm just like, I was like, at first when I saw it, I was like, oh no. I go, no, no, no. And then I see them in the trash and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then goes to Google, or their version of Google.
Wardrobe.
Yeah.
Something.
And uniform.
Yes.
Uniforms. I'm like,
Interesting.
So we're seeing somebody else here.
A little change.
Now, I feel like this character is going to be a guy.
Okay.
This one so far has felt more
like a man.
Masculine to me, where the other ones definitely felt more feminine.
Okay.
Because we had the dolls and
didn't they say sorry for your loss, sir?
I think so. I think so now that you mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe subliminally that's where the vibe was coming from. But this time it just in general felt like it, because it's like you had the reminder of the dolls and the mask. Like you saw the creepy mask again, and you saw the stuff in the room, and it's just like that's A, and out with the old, in with the new is basically what that scene made. So it's gonna be interesting.
I agree.
I definitely I'm looking forward to finding out more about this character and if it's going to be
and what their plan is, their game, what's gonna happen.
Like, I'm curious if they're still gonna call themselves A.
Yeah.
They could
switch it up.
Yeah.
They might, or might just stick with the devil face. I don't know.
I like it. I do.
So. It's new.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fresh new pace.
Yeah. Do you have anything else for this episode?
No, not that I could think of offhand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start watching the episode like a second time before we come back on, so I can actually pick up on the little things.
Yeah. Next week the episode is called New Guys, New Lies. With the Rosewood Police Department breathing down Hannah's neck about the Radley security footage, she opts to confess the truth to those closest to her in hopes they can help. Okay. Yeah.
My face.
Arya continues to search for answers with the help from Emily on whether Ezra is as guilty as he seems, while Spencer works together with Caleb to track down the new threat.
New threat?
Yeah. And meanwhile, there's awkwardness all around when new love interests emerge and old ones resurface.
Yep. Ooh, old ones.
Old ones. So, I think that's just going to be tension between Caleb and Hannah, tension between Arya and Ezra, tension between...
Yeah, but they said resurface, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm thinking maybe Toby and Spencer is going to be the big one.
Okay, well, let's hope, because I don't like her with Caleb.
Maybe we'll get to meet Toby's new girlfriend.
I hope that he really doesn't have a new one.
I do too, and I hope he built that house for Spencer.
Yeah, even though it was too notebookish for me, I do.
Yeah. Because that would definitely be some interesting timing right after the Caleb kiss.
Yeah, right.
So, what would you call that ship name? One. Spencer and Caleb. How would we mash that together?
Spaleb?
Spaleb?
I don't even know. I don't like it.
Kenser? I don't know.
Stupid.
It is. It doesn't sound good no matter how you do it.
I'm all about the Haleb.
All about the Haleb?
Yeah.
Haleb and Kalins?
Spoby.
Kalins? Oh, Nikki says Kalins. Caleb and Spencer Kalins. I like that better than what did we say? Spaleb?
Yeah, I don't
I like Kalins a little bit better. Yeah, what would we do? Toby and Spencer.
Toby and Spencer was Spoby.
Spoby?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. They're all those name merges are absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, they really are. Merging your name is, I feel, over the top, but
Yeah.
apparently it's a celebrity trend.
Yep. It's all Brangelina's fault.
Not about that life.
So, that about does it. You can find April on absolutely no social media whatsoever because April hates social media. You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can also find us and more on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, excuse me, and right here on YouTube at /ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Till next week, keep those lies coming.
Yourself?
No, keep them coming.
Yes.
The show would be really boring if it was a show called Pretty Little Liars with 0 lies in it.
Yeah, that would be really a big letdown, not gonna lie.
See? You're not gonna lie, now things are terrible.